Late at night, in a small North Carolina bedroom, a teenager sits hunched over his laptop. His eyes burn with exhaustion, but he refuses to sleep. He's editing a video, again, chasing a dream no one else around him can even fathom. This is Jimmy Donaldson, soon to be known as MrBeast. In a few short years, he'll give away millions, become YouTube's biggest star, and change countless lives with his outrageous stunts and acts of kindness. But tonight, he's just a kid with an obsession, willing to sacrifice everything for one more viral video. What drives someone to devote every waking hour to an idea almost everyone else doubts? And what price will he pay to turn that obsession into reality? Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we journey through the powerful and emotional story of MrBeast. A tale of obsession, sacrifice, and the human drive to turn vision into reality. From a lonely teenager in a bedroom to one of the most powerful creators on Earth. This story dives deep into Jimmy Donaldson's psyche. His relentless work ethic, health struggles, the friendships he left behind, and the paradox of a young man who creates joy for millions while sacrificing his own peace. In 2009, a shy 11-year-old discovers YouTube. Jimmy Donaldson grows up in a modest home in North Carolina. He's not a child star or tech prodigy, just a kid who falls in love with online videos. At 13, he quietly launches a channel from his bedroom, uploading simple gaming clips. His early videos are rough, awkward, and almost unwatched. But Jimmy is different. He's not motivated by quick fame. He's driven by an intense need to understand and master YouTube. He spends nearly every waking hour studying the platform like a science. I woke up, I studied YouTube, I went to bed, and that was my life, he later recalls. While classmates go to football games, Jimmy stays home analyzing why some videos blow up and others don't. High school classmates don't get it, and Jimmy drifts further into his mission. I hardly had any friends because I was so obsessed with YouTube, he admits. A lot of my earlier videos, they sucked. Every night I'd just be like, this sucks, it's a lot of work, and I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. But he told himself one thing: if I just do it long enough, eventually it will click. By 17, with fewer than 30,000 subscribers, he's still grinding. All I did was wake up every day and obsess over how to make the best videos possible. It's the only thing that's ever really made me happy, he says. In those years, he forms a small mastermind group of equally obsessed creators. They spend endless nights on Skype, hyper-studying virality, thumbnails, pacing, and watch time. While their peers move on with life, Jimmy builds his own YouTube university in his bedroom. It's obsessive, borderline insane. But this period sharpens the knife of his ambition. In 2015, pain strikes. At 17, Jimmy is diagnosed with Crohn's disease, a chronic inflammatory condition. His weight plummets. Fatigue leaves him bedridden for weeks. The pain is brutal. It feels like someone stabbing me in the gut with a knife, he says. Forced to quit baseball and miss classes, Jimmy's world shrinks to hospital visits and pain. Lying in bed, he asks himself, what if I can't pursue my dream? Depression creeps in. But the illness clarifies one truth. If he gets better, he will not waste a second doing something he doesn't love. As he slowly recovers, he makes a fateful decision: go all in on YouTube. In 2016, he graduates high school and reluctantly enrolls in college, but lasts only 2 weeks. He drops out. His mum, terrified, kicks him out of the house. With no backup plan, Jimmy moves out, betting his entire future on YouTube. From the moment I dropped out, I went all in, he recalls. I would wake up, work on videos, then go to bed. He barely eats, barely sleeps. He works like a man possessed. His few friendships fade into work relationships. All my friends revolve around work, he later says. It's total tunnel vision. Years of relentless grind build a storm that's about to break. January 2017. A video titled "Counting to 100,000" appears on YouTube. A young man sits and counts aloud from 1 to 100,000, 40 straight hours. It's insane and impossible to ignore. That man is Jimmy Donaldson. After years of obscurity, he finally breaks through by doing something no one else would. Each stunt pushes the limits further, saying Logan Paul 100,000 times, reading every word in the dictionary. If I do what no one else would because it's so hard, people have no choice but to watch, he says. By mid-2017, he cracks the Philanthropy formula. Instead of pocketing sponsorship money, he gives away $10,000 to a homeless man on camera. The video explodes. I think I just cracked the code, he says. Viral philanthropy becomes his signature. He uses brand deals to fund even bigger acts of generosity. Each video grows, buying cars for strangers, giving away houses, tipping Uber drivers thousands, planting 20 million trees with Team Trees, and feeding millions with Team Seas. His subscriber count skyrockets. By his early 20s, MrBeast becomes the most subscribed individual YouTuber on Earth. Almost every dollar goes back into the content. I don't drive a Lamborghini. I purposely live simply because it gives me freedom, he says. His empire expands. Gaming channels, Feastables snacks, MrBeast burger, Beast philanthropy. The once lonely teen is now a global phenomenon. But great heights bring great cost. Success is never free. Behind the scenes, Jimmy's life is relentless. I work every hour my eyes are awake, he says. He's not exaggerating. There are no weekends, no vacations. Every waking moment is video ideas, strategy, or filming. The average person does not want to live this life. I literally don't do anything else, he admits. If my mental health was a priority, I wouldn't be as successful. Crohn's disease still haunts him. Filming while feeling like a knife twists in his gut isn't uncommon. His burnout is constant. Some days I feel like this job is killing me, he confesses. His personal life? Minimal. All my friends revolve around work. Some close friendships faded, and relationships suffered. The only people around are those tied to the empire. To millions, he's a hero. To himself, often a ghost in his own story. And fame brings hate. The more good you do, the more people think you are secretly evil, he says. Over 5,000 messages have told him to kill himself. He's received threats, endured intense pressure, and suffered crushing failures like Beast Games losing millions. If I fail, it's over, he once said. He admits that in some ways, life felt simpler back in that small room making videos alone. The stakes were lower, the world quieter. Jimmy sits in silence, reflecting. For years, the answer to "why do this?" was simple. Because he loves it. I live to create content, he says. It's his passion, his identity, his oxygen. I can't envision a world where I'm not making YouTube videos. "I want to work 12 to 15-hour days until I die," he once said. It's extreme, but to him, it's home. His motivation has evolved. His impact is real. "I genuinely enjoy helping people," he says. He's paid for cataract surgeries, bought homes for strangers, funded massive environmental campaigns. His goal: feed millions of people on a monthly basis. Tens of millions one day. Critics will always question his motives. But Jimmy sees the smiles, the tears, the lives changed. That's his fuel. When I meet smaller creators, my advice is just to make 100 videos and improve one thing each time. That's his creed. Build, give, repeat. He's at the top, but he still feels like that teen trying to figure it all out. He wonders if he should rest more, maybe find balance. But paradoxically, work is his peace. "The most depressed I get is when I try to restrict it," he admits. In the end, MrBeast's story is one of obsession, creativity, and relentless giving. It's about a young man who willed his dream into existence and built a global movement around generosity, at great personal cost. He created a world of joy for millions while quietly carrying his own pain. What is the true price of greatness? Jimmy might say it was worth it. He once said, "I hope to do YouTube until the day I die." As viewers, we see the spectacular challenges and giveaways, but understanding the struggle behind them makes every moment more powerful. MrBeast has shown us how far obsession can take a human being, and how even the biggest stars carry invisible battles. Jimmy MrBeast Donaldson's life so far is a study in contrasts, a story of giving that required immense giving up, of outward smiles built on inward struggle. It teaches us about the power of purpose, how having a clear vision can pull you through pain and doubt. It also warns of the thin line between passion and self-destruction. As MrBeast continues to chase the next big idea, feeding an entire continent, smashing yet another YouTube record, who knows? One can't help but root for him, not just to succeed, but to find happiness and balance too. After all, what's the point of building a world of joy if you cannot enjoy a little piece of it for yourself? That may be the next great challenge Jimmy faces. Not a 50-hour buried alive stunt or $1 million giveaway, but learning to slow down, even just a bit, and appreciate how far he's come. Whether he ever does or not, one thing is certain. MrBeast's story is far from over, and the impact he's made on the world and on the future of content creation is indelible. Thank you all for watching. If this emotional journey through MrBeast's life inspired you or gave you a new perspective, subscribe to our channel for more true stories that will stay with you forever. We explore the lives of those who have changed the world in strange and brilliant ways, peeling back the layers to find the human truth underneath. Until next time, stay wise, stay curious, and remember that every success, no matter how stupendous, has a story worth hearing behind it.